The following is a Mid-Atlantic Sports special presentation.
Welcome fans to CWF AWA Mid-Atlantic New Year's Knockout. It's January the 7th, 2006, coming to you from the Carolina Sports Arena in Burlington, North Carolina.
That's right, we're opening up with some singles action in the ring right now in the purple and white, the Diamond, McKnight. His opponent in yellow, this is Bobby Houston.
Two fine rising stars in the Mid-Atlantic territory. Of course, the Diamond McKnight made a couple of CWF Mid-Atlantic appearances during last summer, had a brief feud with then Mid-Atlantic television champion El Fuego Jesse Ortega, and Bobby Houston, just a few weeks back, we saw him make his debut in CWF Mid-Atlantic in an 8-man bout, which he really pushed Ricky Landale to the limit there in those closing moments before finally succumbing to a little bit of double team action. Yeah, Bobby Houston has a lot of exuberance, that youthfulness really coming through, and it's going to be a very big night here at New Year's Knockout. A loaded card from start to finish, coming off of Battlecade 6. What's still to come at New Year's Knockout tonight, and what should be a brutal war. We're talking about physicality. It's going to be a Burlington street fight. There's a lot of animosity between Gemini Kid and Jesse Ortega, and on the other side of that, McAllister, who claims to have a new partner, someone we've never before seen in CWF Mid-Atlantic rings, and all four of those are going to get it on in the Burlington street fight here tonight at New Year's Knockout.
You know, even though McAllister has been fired by the AWA, his time working with the organization, he did a lot of traveling. He met a lot of people in a lot of the different promotion areas of the AWA across America, and if I'm not mistaken, he made some contacts in Japan. So, I mean, we have no idea who McAllister will bring to the table tonight. This could be good.
I'm sure it will be someone that's certainly credible, because Michael McAllister cannot get the job done on his own.
Yeah, McAllister has never been able to do much more than anything than support, quote, other wrestlers. I mean, now he's putting himself in a situation, and it looks like we've got a cover, got a 2 count. Bobby Houston not able to hold McKnight down.
Yeah, big spine buster there by Bobby Houston. Both guys down as they have been going back and forth in this opening contest at New Year's Knockout.
That's right, it's like both men down. McKnight may have his breath back, backs him into the corner, whips him into the opposite ring, reversal. Oh my goodness, setting up for a bulldog.
Big bulldog drives McKnight's face into the canvas, trying to roll him over, has the leg hooked, referee making the count, and just like that, Bobby Houston victorious in just his second CWF Mid-Atlantic match and the opening bout at New Year's Knockout. And of course now Brass Monkey's coming off a big win at Battlecade 6, taking down his rival Shawn Powers, not only by pinfall, but he made Shawn Powers tap in the middle of the ring at Battlecade 6.
And you know, you being the master of stats, you need to check back, because I cannot remember Shawn Powers ever submitting in a match.
Shawn Powers hasn't even been pinned many times, and you better believe you're exactly right. That was the first time Shawn Powers has ever tapped out in CWF Mid-Atlantic rings.
And it looks like Kermon has got Brass Monkey, tossed him up over the shoulders up into the corner. Looks like he's going to come in with a boot right to the kidneys.
Well, we've seen Munkey deliver the ole in the corner many times to his opponents, but John Kermon serves one up better, driving the boot into the face of Munkey, sending him all the way to the concrete floor.
Yeah, and that's non-forgiving concrete down there. It looks like Kermon's going to climb out, even though the referee is counting Munkey. I mean, Kermon just broke the count. This match could just about be over at this point, but I tell you what, Kermon, he's kind of a hard edge himself. He will take it out to the floor, and he will stay right in the face of his opponent.
Oh yeah, John Kermon, some of you may have seen from other areas, John Kermon's wrestled a lot up in the Northeast, up in Maryland, has really made a name for himself in that area. But now down here in Mid-Atlantic rings, at every opportunity trying to move his way up into contention.
That's right, Brass Monkey's in dire straits right now. He needs to get up, get his breath, get away from this man. Double underhook, beautiful butterfly.
John Kermon making the lateral press now with the cover, didn't have it hooked quite tight enough, and referee Red Jones only able to get a 2 count.
Yeah, Brass Monkeys needs to get up, get his breath like we said before. Kermon is using a workman-like pace on this match. I mean, he's delivering punishment, setting up the next move, delivering more punishment like the club across the back.
Yeah, I think if you line both of these competitors up, you would see they are very equal on just about every level, whether it be size, speed, strength. You know, Kermon may be a touch stronger. Munkey has that speed by just an edge, but they're so close. Really, Munkey has more of experience here in CWF Mid-Atlantic rings, but outside of that, they're pretty even.
I tell you what, John Kermon is not only a scary guy, he tries to be a scary guy.
Yeah, John Kermon is no one you want to come across in a dark alley or even a well-lit alley for that matter, snapping Brass Munkey back over. And we've seen Munkey utilize the spinal tap of John Kermon going off the ropes, not going for the spinal tap, but driving a shining wizard-like knee right into the spine of Brass Munkey, making the cover, and Munkey able to get out.
Yeah, he might be dangerous from any angle. You did mention Kermon may have a strength advantage. The only thing I could say would be the advantage over Kermon for Munkey would have to be the educated feet. But when you're down on the mat on your hands and knees, you don't get the opportunity to involve that in your offense.
Munkey slipped out from behind and delivered a fall-away waistlock there, and John Kermon had his bell rung, not even sure where he is. Munkey trying to gain a breather here.
And I tell you what, I think both these men took a big impact from that one move, series of moves. Brass Munkey trying to get back to his hands and knees. Kermon's up to one knee now.
Yeah, you can tell that one maneuver took a lot out of John Kermon, but Brass Munkey's had a lot of punishment. Now trying to fire back with pretty much anything that he can find. The shot right to the jaw there. John Kermon fires right back. Munkey with the kick.
That's right. Oh my goodness, Kermon's replying with a kick of his own. Munkey back with the feet. We have got some nasty individual shots to the midsection that will leave whelps you will not believe.
Munkey fires John Kermon off. Open field tackle. Nails John Kermon.
That's a new one. I've never seen that out of Munkey.
Oh, right into the mouth of John Kermon. Big backdrop. Brass Munkey has finally got his game back. There's the spinal tap.
Oh my goodness, this could be it. Referee Red Jones down. 2 count. Kermon able to kick out again. All right, what are we talking about? Are we talking about two singles competitors that are so close to each other they didn't realize what either one of them was getting into? Oh!
Munkey was trying to drive the knees into the chest. We saw him do it with Shawn Powers, but Kermon's feet were on the ropes.
Referee Red Jones missed that one completely. Your winner, the second match, John Kermon.
Yeah, as Valcade 6, we saw Brass Munkey drive the knees into the chest of Shawn Powers, latch on that triangle choke, and apparently John Kermon studied his tapes very carefully because he held onto the ropes and took full advantage.
Yeah, note for Munkey, you don't want to do that particular move when your opponent's in the ropes anymore, and I'm sure he's marking that down in his notes in his mind right now.
Well, this should be an intriguing tag team contest.
Tell you what, we have tag team action in the ring, the third match. Ultra Dragon and probably one of the strongest competitors in CWF AWA today, Tank Lawson.
Yeah, this is a bit of a mismatch, but I think Ultra Dragon, well, I mean, it's a little too smart to try and match size with Tank Lawson, and he's doing exactly what he should be doing. One step ahead is the new RGL champion.
That's right. Oh,
look at the strength.
What a show of strength by Lawson. Referee Joe Cockroach Keys turned his back. Ultra Dragon's dropping boots to the toes.
It's the one way that he may be able to survive Tank Lawson, making the quick tag out to the pride of Virginia, Brandon Day.
That's right, Brandon Day returning to the CWF ring. And he's got his hands full with a man making his debut here, Jimmy Jack Funk Jr. That's a mouthful.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's actually any relation to the Funk family, but he is an old school style wrestler that is born and bred here in the Mid-Atlantic.
That's right, Brandon Day trying to take the man face first into the corner turnbuckle, trying to take advantage of the situation. Both big men are going to battle it out. Day is up on the corner turnbuckle.
Yeah, could we have 4 men with with such contrasting styles in one match. I mean, this is about as different as it gets with Brandon Day and Ultra Dragon on one side, Jimmy Jack Funk Jr. and, oh, combo kick in the corner.
Oh my goodness, boot straight to the top of the head. I don't know how Funk is standing up on that one. Day takes him back down to the canvas. It looks like he's having his way with him at this point.
And you saw some of the pregame festivities there in the corner of Tank Lawson and Jimmy Jack Funk Jr. You have Tank's manager, Cornelius J. Lumpkin III, and as everyone that saw at Battle K6, Tank Lawson and Cornelius are having issues with one another.
Well, you know, they both entered the arena tonight looking like they were trying to outdo each other in the suit department.
But Brandon Day could not get Jimmy Jack Funk Jr. up for the suplex, but the added assist of Ultra Dragon gets the job done.
That's right, referee Joe Cockroach Key's not sure what's going on, but he is instructing Day to get out, so I mean, he has got control of the match.
Brandon Day, perch, Ultra Dragon, over the top, sentons down on the form of Jimmy Jack Funk Jr.
And he's down for a cover. Looks like the referee's out of position, gets just barely a 2 count. Funk just slings Dragon off into the corner.
Yeah, Cockroach Keys was kind of pulled from the outside there by Cornelius J. Lumpkin, but believe me, Funk needed no help in kicking out of that one.
That's right, Ultra Dragon needs to get back to his corner and make a tag because he's being carried into the wrong corner, his opponent's corner. Tank Lawson, once again, the legal man.
And when they all came out for this match, it didn't appear that Tank Lawson was even going to be wrestling. He was dressed to the nines. My God, look at the strength of Tank Lawson.
Tank Lawson can wrestle if Tank Lawson wants to.
But outside the ring, you saw Cornelius J. Lumpkin also bring out this individual named Tank Thomas. Now, Tank Thomas, from what I understand, is an accomplished athlete as well. He comes out of the Northeast. But why would you bring someone into the fold named Tank and allow them to claim that they're the real Tank when you're managing a guy by Tank Lawson who isn't exactly in the right frame of mind anyway?
I'm not so sure any of them are in the right frame of mind in that corner. I mean, Jimmy Jack Funk, least to say, he's keeping it in the ring. He's trying to dish out all the punishment he can on his smaller opponent. But I mean, it's like a circus down here on the floor because you've got 2 tanks and a lucky...
What a kick by Ultra Dragon.
And what a lucky blind tag by Jimmy Jack Funk Jr. Tank Lawson, official man, back in the match. And he looks like he could care less.
Yeah, Tank Lawson wasn't paying any attention to the fact that Ultra Dragon was right there in his corner, made the tag to Brandon Day, and Brandon Day, you cannot be making mistakes against a man of his caliber.
That's right, hats off once again to referee Joe Cockroach Keys. He didn't recognize the 20-second timeout that Tank Lawson called for. Good officiating.
Yeah, right now Brandon Day fighting for the inverted atomic drop, finally nails it on Tank Lawson, big clothesline, but the Tank will not drop.
And I tell you what, getting Tank Lawson off of his feet is a chore for anybody, especially, oh, look at the leg tied up in the ropes. Nobody is rushing to aid Jimmy Jack
I don't
Funk.
think it was intentional, but it certainly was effective, and that completely isolated Tank Lawson. Now Brandon Day right on top of Tank Lawson, and I think this has become a handicap match because I don't know if Jimmy Jack Funk Jr. is going to be able to continue. He may have just had his knee ripped right out from getting it caught. Big leg drop delivered by Brandon Day, making the lateral press. Cockroach Keys down to make the count, but somehow Tank Lawson able to get out.
Yeah, Tank Lawson relying on that strength, that agility he has is all in the muscle memory. He's able to kick out of that one. Driving an elbow to the back of the head of Brandon Day, he's able to get a break.
Tank Lawson firing back.
Right over here.
Oh, Tank Thomas, ill-advised shot with that dustbuster that Cornelius J. Lumpkin carries around, and Tank Lawson is dropped like a rock in the middle of the ring.
I'm not sure Brandon Day and Ultra Dragon even know what's going on, but they see the man down. They're going to take advantage of the situation. Oh my God!
In the world? Ultra Dragon perched on the shoulders, hooks the head and neck of Tank Lawson, drives him into the canvas with a DDT. Brandon Day with the cover, and just like that, from Dustbuster to DDT, this one is over. Brandon Day and your 2005 Rising Generation League champion Ultra Dragon victorious against the completely discombobulated team of Cornelius J. Lumpkin III, Tank Lawson, Tank Thomas, and Jimmy Jack Funk Jr.
Kid Justice showing us a new tenacity, a new attitude. I mean, I don't know what to think of. I know Kid Justice pretty well, but you know, the past 6 months he's not been very forthcoming with anything, you know, outside of the ring.
Oh,
beautiful!
Yeah, excellent clothesline by Kid Justice. You know, talking about the players, talking about the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team titles, we're actually going to see the top 2 contenders for the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team titles still to come here at New Year's Knockout, and that is the Street Sweepers of Gregory, Vercetti, and Jay Sin, and then later on, Alpha and Omega, the #1 contenders of Julius, Augustus, and Marcellus King.
Beautiful drop kick there by Kozina. Looked like he's going to take advantage of Real Smooth. Once again, he's back on him, pulling back on the chin. Referee's down, checking to make sure this is a legal hold. Hey, Tony Kozina's got a little bit of pit bull in him, too.
Tony Kozina firing away on the forehead there. Charles Richardson asking Will Be Smooth if he wants to give it up. But, I mean, I've seen Will Be Smooth go one-on-one with the Mad Trucker Gary Stevens. I do not believe that Will Be Smooth is going to submit.
No, I believe you would have to physically knock Smooth unconscious to get him to quit a match.
Tony Kozina, though, really laying on the pressure on Will Be Smooth as Charles continues to ask him if he wants to give it in, but Will Be Smooth fighting it for everything he's worth.
I tell you what, Real Smooth, you got to have a hats off for Real Smooth. He's fought his way back up to his feet. These both men are going fist and fire. Smooth's able to duck, pick the man up. Fireman's carry, he's going to drop him.
Tony Kozina eats the canvas and Will Be Smooth. That could indeed be the opening he needs to get over there and make the tag to J Money.
And you know, the fans are strongly behind the Southside player. Smooth's flat on his back. And I tell you, he's in a world of hurt. Kozina looks like he's not sure exactly which direction. Now he's spotted his corner. J Money has been tagged in.
J Money is in the ring. Kid Justice with the tag as well. And now it's 2-on-1, but J Money with the advantage.
That's right. J Money's able to get Kozina through the middle ropes, takes down Kid Justice. J Money standing tall in the middle of the ring.
J Money going back to Kid Justice, though taking his attention away from Tony Kozina. May have hurt him. Kozina now back to the top rope. Kid Justice holding J Money. Kozina on the top, drop kicks his own tag team partner. Will Be Smooth now. Drive Kozina one more time to the outside.
That's right. J Money had his wits about him, was able to duck out. We've got both players in the ring. Kid Justice up.
J Money slipping over Smooth with the clothesline, and just like that, lightning fast, the Southside players have emerged victorious at New Year's Knockout.
Richards and Big Donnie.
Play our music.
Wilkins, Shawn Patrick.
Come on, baby!
Tonight it's Matty Cibernetico. I gotta go through 5 men to get a shot at Yamaha. Believe in Matty tonight.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's time for the Tourneo Cibernetico. On one side, right now we see Rob Guerrero actually making the cover on Simon Richards, but it's the Guerreros of Chris and Rob Guerrero alongside the Pinnacle. Wow! The Pinnacle, Shawn Patrick, young Roy Wilkins, and Rock and Roll Matty D. Their opponents, Simon Richards in the ring right now, Malik, Big Donnie Dollars, and the Street Sweepers of Gregory, Vercetti, and Jay Sin.
That's right, and those of you not familiar with Tourneo Cibernetico rules, what we have is 5 men on each side. As soon as one man is eliminated or tags out, they go to the back of the line, and it keeps coming. You keep coming into the ring. If you get knocked out, you come into the ring. It just continues very, very much of the south of the border, Mexican flair. I mean, we were the first promotion in the States to ever do this, and this one is for the marbles. This one is for a goal for each and every wrestler in the match.
Yeah, the winner of this contest will have a shot at the title, have a feud rekindled. They get any match of their desire for the winner or winners, as the case may be of this match. So if one side actually has 1, 2, 3, all 5 guys, every single survivor will have their wish granted.
And I tell you what, it's not very often we do that under any circumstances. Everybody in the ring, everybody in the match, all 10 men have something to shoot for, and I'm going to tell you there'll be no quit in any of the 10 of them.
So right now we've seen the Street Sweepers, who certainly have a history with this style of match, as Jason drives Rob Guerrero right into the canvas, making the tag to an old friend in the form of Donnie Dollars.
Yeah, we've got 201. Guerrero slung to the far corner. Oh, looks like Dollars is going to come in on top of him. No, Jason with a big slam.
Oh, avalanche and a big boot nearly decapitates Rob Guerrero.
That's right, and I tell you, Donnie Dollars putting the boots to Guerrero. He's going to use his size and weight advantage, and right now he's going to just toy with the guy so much smaller than him, face first into the corner turnbuckle.
Delivers a bit of the snake eyes to Rob Guerrero, who really is in desperate need for a tag to any of his 4 partners.
That's right. I tell you what we've got going on right now, the Cibernetico, we've got 2 referees, official Katie Kincaid in the ring, official Joe Cockroach Keys taking care of the traffic on the outside of the ring. And I tell you what, right now, this Simon Richards once again back in all over Guerrero.
Yeah, this is really actually interesting because Simon Richards, this is his 2nd time in the ring, and the only one from the other side that's been in is Rob Guerrero. They've gone through everyone on their other side.
That's right. Malik makes his way in. He's going to beat across the back of Rob Guerrero a little bit right now, and I tell you what, this is the way it's supposed to work, but both teams need to be making these quick tags.
Yes, several individuals here making their first CWF Mid-Atlantic appearance. In fact, this is the first, CSA, Carolina Sports Arena appearance for Rob and Chris Guerrero. A tremendous up-and-coming lucha-like tag team. The Pinnacle Sean Patrick, his first appearance. Simon Richards, Malik, all making their first appearance, and could you get a better match to kick off right out of the gate than having your wish granted? It's a New Year's resolution match for one or more of these individuals.
That's right, Malik into the corner, nobody's home. Guerrero needs to get over, tags his brother Chris in. Finally, a tag on this side.
I told you one thing, I'm surprised Rob Guerrero was not eliminated in this contest before making the tag, because he was in dire straits there.
Yeah, he faced, 11 opponents before he actually was able to
Pretty
tag
much,
out.
and that's a heck of a handicap match to try and survive the odds. Gregory Vercetti now off the ropes, eats the clothesline of Chris Guerrero, the larger of the Guerrero brothers, making the cover, and almost took out Vercetti, and that'd be a huge upset. You have one of the young and up-and-coming tag teams in the Mid-Atlantic, the Guerreros. The other side, the proven commodity, the Street Sweepers. This right here would be a tremendous tag team contest, much less a 10-man Tourneo Cibernetico elimination bout.
That's right. Rookie Roy Wilkins makes his first appearance. He's going straight to the face of Gregory Vercetti. Vercetti using the ropes to hold himself up, which is quite unusual for him.
Reversal on Roy Wilkins, drives the knee.
I tell you what, Roy Wilkins showed a little bit of rookie hesitation on that one. Vercetti able to take advantage. Both Street Sweepers in now. Referee Katie Kincaid running Vercetti out of the ring.
I tell you one thing, Roy Wilkins, you said it, there is some inexperience, there is some hesitation, but Roy Wilkins is learning. God bless this youngster for trying to live out his dream. And man, what a great match for him to be in. I mean, this is just like Roy's 5th or so professional match. He doesn't have a win yet, but this kid is trying his darndest, God bless him.
And I tell you what, he's got to be thinking about getting back out of the corner he's in, into his corner, because with big Donnie Dollars raining the haymakers down from the heavens above is not where a rookie wants to be.
Yeah, he got that right. Donnie Dollars, or as he calls himself sometimes, the king of TV, is going to be in full control. He's got the size, experience, every factor possible into his advantage. Big vertical suplex.
And I tell you what, King of TV is a self-proclaimed title, but I'm going to tell you what, he is dead on it with that. That young man bolstered our television product from what, September to December 2005, making an appearance almost every program.
Yeah, and right now I'm tagging a man that actually had a lot to do with the training of Donnie Dollars. That's why you see Simon Richards alongside Dollars, the Street Sweepers, and Malik. There's some history there, some very friendly history with Dollars and Simon Richards. But Roy Wilkins able to make the tag for the first time to rock and roll Matty D. And how bad does Matty D want this contest, want to win this one? Because we all know what Matty wants.
Yeah, we know what Matty wants. It probably doesn't involve any title shot at all. It all has to do with one box office draw, Michael Yamaha.
Ever since Michael Yamaha walked out at Battlecade 6, lost by count out without even ever making a lockup in a match that Matty wanted so bad to get retribution for.
That's right. We got the Pinnacle in the ring right now against Shawn Richards. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to need a scorecard here because I'm getting confused. We've got so many men in and out of the ring. Malik back in legal man. We finally got a double team move. Shawn, the Pinnacle, being clotheslined by both men.
Come on.
And Malik just waiting on Sean Patrick to get back to his feet. Could be going for, looks like a super kick here. Oh no, roundhouse, no one home.
Come on, Malik, come on, Malik!
Firing Malik off, drives the knee in. Malik able to roll him up from behind though, only able to get it two.
It looked like he was going for something similar to a dragon screw leg whip or something, and he's able to turn that around. I tell you, both these men are grappling Malik down with his shoulders down. The referee gets a 2 count.
Waistlock from behind, trying to roll up Malik off the ropes, shoulders down, we're able to roll through though.
I tell you what, referee Katie Kincaid was real close to a 3 count on that one, as Malik's able to deliver a boot to the midsection.
Oh, corkscrew fisherman turned Sean Patrick inside out, and that indeed will be the first elimination, and it goes to Malik.
That's right. Now we got Rob Guerrero back in as a legal man. Big suplex. Malik's over. He's going to hold on to him and give him some more.
That's the one disadvantage you got. Anytime you pin an opponent, you automatically want to celebrate. But in this style of match, you have to remember someone is coming. They're coming fast, and this could, that could almost spell the end for Malik.
That's right. And Guerrero's going to try to move this thing back over into his corner. That's where he needs to stay. Makes a quick tag to his brother Chris Guerrero. We've got double team on Malik.
Oh, if the Guerreros are allowed to double team in this contest, I'll tell you one thing, they're going to have a lot of success.
I tell you what, Malik used the brains. You see him put on the brakes coming off the ropes and wasn't able to allow them to use the double team move. That's ring savvy on his part.
But Chris Guerrero still in control, going to the second turnbuckle, dropping the leg across the throat of Malik, making the cover. Oh, Jason with the leg there.
Yeah, and Gregory Vercetti with a boot from the outside. Referee's trying to keep them separated here. Malik's able to hit Guerrero with a big European uppercut. Another one has got him down and reeling.
Roy Wilkins tagging back in. Isn't this an interesting matchup between Roy Wilkins and Malik?
Well, I tell you what, it looked like Malik tossed Guerrero into that corner intentionally. I mean, why would you do that?
Yeah, that's definitely not something you want to do in a tag team contest, much less one of this kind of importance. But Roy Wilkins firing back. Come on, Roy.
Yeah, Roy Wilkins, he's really showing what's been put to him the last couple of months. Big high knee straight to the middle of the nose of Malik.
That's what we want to see out of you, Roy. Take it to him. You can do this, Roy.
That's right. Roy Wilkins in control of the situation right now. He is far enough away that the opponents cannot get a hand to him. He's got to know where he's at in the ring at all times. Oh my God, Vercetti up to the top.
Vercetti to the blind side of Roy Wilkins.
And that's a little bit of being a little too over-aggressive. He was in a good position. Malik's now going to try to keep Wilkins out of his corner from making the tag after he forced the tag to bring him in.
You know, I do apologize for my blatant cheering sometimes for the likes of Roy Wilkins and Rock and Roll Matty D. Dragon screw leg whip by Roy Wilkins. I do get a little excitable, but it's because of guys like Roy Wilkins and Rock and Roll Matty D. They love this sport, and Roy Wilkins has Malik all tied up. It's a torture device of some form, and Malik is tapping. Roy Wilkins has made Malik tap out square in the middle of the ring.
And I tell you what, Gregory Vercetti, quick as a cat. He's in on top of Wilkins, drops a head into the chin. Wilkins probably doesn't even know where he's at. He didn't even have a moment to realize he eliminated Malik.
God, awesome job there, Roy. Yeah, Roy, Matty, they're in it not for the money, not for the fame. They're in it because they love it. They're trying to live out a dream, and it's guys like that, athletes like that you just can't help but cheer for.
Yeah, but Roy needs to get out of this corner. Both the street sweepers got hold of him now, and this could get ugly.
Double maneuver there. Street sweepers dropping the leg with the side suplex. KKK making the count. Oh, and somehow Roy was able to get out.
That's right. Jason going to pick him up, drag him back into his corner, and beat him down some more. Street sweepers showing a little bit of viciousness to kind of put them in the position they're in today. Big Donnie Dollar's now the legal man.
And let's not forget the last Tourneo Cibernetico match we had. It was at the Ultimate Survivor in November. And who won that contest? The Street Sweepers.
That's right. I'm going to tell you what. Donnie Dollar's tasting a big fist of Wilkins. Wilkins able to get over to his corner. Rock and roll Matty D, your legal man again. He's on Donnie Dollars before Dollars can get off the mat.
Boy, Matty, Roy, and the Guerreros really need to get an elimination right here. They cannot afford to go one more down. Beautiful moonsault by Rock and Roll Matty D. Follows it up with a drop kick. And if they can take out the biggest man in this match, it'd be huge. Oh, Dollar's only able to get one, though.
I tell you what, Matty D's going to drag the man back into his corner, make a tag once again to Rob Guerrero. Rob's coming off the top rope, drives an elbow into the arm.
Both sides even up right now at 4, and of course this next elimination is going to be huge for either side as Rob Guerrero just looked like he could have broke the arm of Donnie Dollars dropping the leg there.
That's right, Donnie Dollars needs to get over into his corner and make a tag in order to keep this one going. A rape to the eye, smart veteran move, if you want to call a smart veteran move a cheating move.
Like I say, that left arm of Dollar seemed to be limp there, but he still got the power to press. Oh my God! Rob Guerrero up overhead and drive him down. That has got to indeed be it, and it is.
Yeah, Rob Guerrero's been eliminated. We got 3 on 4 right now. Chris Guerrero makes his way back in before Dollars can make a tag. Smart move on his part, trying to keep the tired man in the middle of the ring.
Shoot him off, driving the knee into the jaw. And you got to think the team of Street Sweepers, Dollars, and Simon Richards definitely have the advantage now. They've got the unity in the Street Sweepers. They have the experience. They have everything on their side, 4 against 3.
Tell you what, big, beautiful suplex. Donnie Dollars landed square in the middle of the back. He's down, gets a 2 count. He's able to kick out on that one, but he's not showing the authority with a kick out he was 5 minutes ago.
Well, I tell you, Donnie Dollars is the one guy that is going to be a huge elimination, a huge hurdle to have to conquer. I don't know how Matty, Chris, and Roy are going to do it, but somehow they've got to find a way to take this man down and then just try to get back on an even playing field to somehow get the advantage.
All right, these guys have finally got the idea of trying to keep the battle in their corner here. Matty D off the top rope, drops down on Donnie Dollars, makes a quick tag, and Guerrero's going to come back in, dropping in off the top turnbuckle as well.
Driving that arm against Dollars, but no! Dollars goes right back to his corner and tags Simon Richards. That may indeed have been huge.
And I'll tell you what, Guerrero's working on the arm again, and it looks like we have got, this is amazing. We don't see this everywhere. This is a match that originated south of the border. This is something straight out of Lucha Libre that we have adapted, and I'm going to tell you, it makes for some interesting, entertaining professional wrestling in the center of the squared circle.
And it's action from bell to bell. It is non-stop, the way we love it. Right now, Chris Guerrero off the rope, springboard himself, no one home on the moonsault. Sean Patrick now perched atop. This could be the opening Sean Patrick needs. Oh, Chris Guerrero hooks him. A fisherman nails it.
Yeah, look at that. It's pretty.
And just like that.
Yeah, Simon Richards able to eliminate Guerrero. Roy Wilkins able to come back in, get into the back of Simon, and he's going to put him down. Look at this. Knee to the middle of the spine. He's grabbing back on the chin.
Hey, Roy Wilkins, let's not forget, he was trained by the Gemini Kid. And if there's a technical master in this sport, it's the Gemini Kid. And right now, Roy Wilkins is stiffening up on Simon Richards.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, Roy needs to pay attention where he's at. Last time he was in that situation, he took an elbow from Vercetti off the top rope, but, look at him. He's firing it up.
Only able to get a 2 count, though. Roy and Matty right now, it's 4-on-2.
Tell you what, they need to keep it in the corner. Roy needs to keep back over into his corner. Him and Matty need to make lightning fast tags and keep. Oh, beautiful
big
DDT
by Roy Wilkins on Simon Richards, who's immobile, making the count. Are you kidding me? Just like that, Roy Wilkins, he's taking out Malik, he's taking out Simon Richards. It's 3-on-2. There is still hope alive for Roy Wilkins and Matty D.
And I tell you what, Matty D, he needs to get in the ring right now. His remaining partner's out on the floor. Matty's down on the floor himself. Gregory Vercetti is running this thing from the center of the ring.
And Roy Wilkins is taking a beating at ringside there from Jason and Donnie Dollars, finally back in the ring. And I tell you one thing, Matty cannot afford for Roy Wilkins to be eliminated here.
That's right. I mean, it's a situation right now where you got both the Street Sweepers and Donnie Dollars. These three men know each other rather well. They've got the advantage. They got it 3-on-2 right now, and they're probably going to try to systematically take Roy Wilkins apart.
Jason, nicely executed back suplex there. Roy, the pain edged across the face, making the cover for not hooking the leg. And you gotta think, despite the elimination of Simon Richards, the Street Sweepers and Donnie Dollars have to feel awfully confident here. Rock and Roll Matty D, one heck of a competitor in his own right, but Roy Wilkins is indeed a rookie. And just like that, what a maneuver ends it for Roy Wilkins.
Okay, now Matty D is the last remaining member of this team. If Matty gets eliminated right now, then we're talking both the Street Sweepers and Donnie Dollars getting the match of their dreams.
You got it, and I'll tell you right now, the Street Sweepers are going to ask for another shot at the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team titles against the Southside Playas.
I tell you what, Donnie Dollars, anybody holding a title in the CWF AWA Mid-Atlantic region right now would have to fear a challenge by that big, agile monster.
Tell me Donnie Dollars is not right now thinking Mid-Atlantic heavyweight title and Slick Diddy Rick Converse.
Well, you know, the beating that Converse and Gary Stevens give each other at Battlecade, I mean, I am sure Converse is still battered and bruised, and someone like Dollars, I mean, it may be the perfect opportunity for him.
Well, we should find out very shortly because Rick Converse is up next. But before we get to that, we do have to conclude the Tourneo Cibernetico, and it may not be long because it's 3-on-1 and Matty D is in a world of hurt.
Yeah, Matty D, I mean, he's got to keep on keeping on right now. The thing he needs to do is get on his feet and get some movement, try to stay away from this constant pummeling. Vercetti slings him back into his own corner, up and over.
What a backdrop right on the side.
Matty D's in a world of hurt. Vercetti drops in with another big elbow. It looks like he's going to go for it all.
I'm not sure why he's picking him up, but I will say one thing, that Matty, you know, I was hoping coming into this, but it looks like now Matty's going to have to try and figure out another way to get Michael Yamaha in that ring. I know that's the match he wanted.
Yeah, but he got 4 wins.
Come on, Vercetti, you need to get on the floor. Vercetti, you have to leave there. You need to get on the floor.
Powerbomb!
Oh, this could be it. Jason down for the cover. This could be it. 1, 2. Matty D kicked out.
Are you kidding me? The Street Sweepers, I remember at Friday Night Fights, way back in the summertime, they put Matty D away with that maneuver. But now, today, at New Year's Knockout, it's a new day, it's a new year, and Matty D is kicking out.
That's right. Big Donnie Dollars enters the fray. Looks like we got, oh, that's a sweet little diversion by Gregory Vercetti.
Oh.
We have got the case.
Jason!
Whoa!
With the package! Jason! Nail Dollars! Sunset flip by Matty! Has him hooked! And just like that, Jason has been eliminated! Donnie Dollars still KO'd! Are you kidding me? Donnie Dollars has been eliminated as well!
We're down to 1-on-1 Gregory Vercetti and Rock and Roll Matty D. And I'm telling you what, Vercetti, big forearm straight to the face. Matty D's down on the canvas once again.
If history means anything, it was 1 year ago today. New Year's Knockout 2005. Rock and Roll Matty D made his CWF Mid-Atlantic debut. Who was it against? It was against Gregory Vercetti. 1 year later, it's 1-on-1.
And I tell you what, this is for it all. I mean, Vercetti, if he wins this match, can he still I mean, will he have to choose a singles match?
No, I believe Vercetti is still granted the right as a tag team title shot. So believe me, J-Sin is cheering on Vercetti for everything he's worth, but he's got him in the Vercetti stretch, right in the middle of the ring, right square in the AWA logo, and I don't know how Matty's going to be able to make it to the ropes.
Matty, Vercetti broke it.
Why in the world would Vercetti break his own Vercetti stretch?
Vercetti's wanting to show off a little for the TV cameras. Rock and Roll Matty D in a world of hurt, down on the canvas, trying to get the fans back behind him. But I'll tell you what, Vercetti's going to the top rope.
What an incredible finish we've had with Tourneo Cibernetico 3 here at New Year's Knockout. Vercetti off the top, nobody home. Matty, come on, make the cover. Oh, no, Matty going to the top.
Oh, Matty D, I don't know if this is a mistake.
Stairway to heaven. It could be Stairway to Heaven coming up. If he can just get up there. Yamaha! But shoves him off! Yamaha crashes to the floor! J-Sin trying to cover his tag team partner! Matty D on the top rope asking the fans! Stairway to Heaven across the back of the neck of J-Sin!
That's right, looks like Matty D's going to go right back to the skull of J-Sin. Roll J-Sin out of the ring, Matty. Get him out of there and get back on the man that's legal.
Yeah, we gotta pay attention to Vercetti! Don't let your attention be diverted from J-Sin or Yamaha, whatever the heck he was doing out here! Vercetti has Matty hooked from behind! Matty! He rolls through! 3! Matty D pins Gregory, Vercetti, and Tourneo Cibernetico!
That's right, and the one man who did not want to see this man win is having a temper tantrum at ringside right now. The box office draw knows now that he is going to have to eventually face Rock and Roll Matty D in a match of Matty D's choice.
Yeah, you ran out, you tried to interfere, but the only thing you ended up doing was being a spectator for the biggest win in Rock and Roll Matty D's career, but it ain't gonna be nothing compared to when he gets you in the ring, one-on-one, Michael Yamaha.
Oh, Yamaha is gonna be a big hero now. Jump up on the apron, have another temper tantrum. Oh, here comes Fatback out.
Fatback Brad Studs trying to restrain the box office draw. And yeah, he better restrain him, because Matt, oh no, Donnie Dogs with a blatant cheap shot. Oh, now Fatback, now the box office draw will get in the ring.
Yeah, just like the way it always works, Matty D just wins the biggest match of his career, and yet he's laying in the middle of the canvas, locked up, cinched up by a raving lunatic, Michael Yamaha, with Fatback Donnie Dollar standing over watching.
Yeah, wrestling a 25-minute elimination match isn't enough. Now you've got to take the post-match beatdown from Dollars, Yamaha, and Studs.
I tell you, this is despicable. The commissioner needs to do something about this.
Matty is going to get his match. Try to take him out now, but Matty's still going to get his match. Yamaha hooks him for that snap DDT again. He felt this at Battlecade. He's going to feel it here. No, Roy Wilkins making the save, drives the chair into the ribs of Yamaha, across the back of Donnie Dollars. Oh! Back as well.
Phemonenal cheese flying everywhere with that shot to the midsection of Fatback. Roy Wilkins, a major save.
Roy Wilkins, Matty D on top, charging Dollars over the top rope.
Standing tall in the center of the ring, Rock and Roll Matty D, the rookie sensation Roy Wilkins, and look, 2-on-1 double drop kick. The Fatback has hit the fan.
Matty D and Roy Wilkins finally emerged victorious. Thank God for Roy Wilkins being there tonight to save out Rock and Roll Matty D. Oh no, Yamaha's back in the ring. Turn around, Matty. No! Yamaha eats the chair. Victory is mine, says Rock and Roll Matty D. Yamaha tastes the steel of the chair. Yeah, you made Matty taste it back on October 1st, but tonight at New Year's Knockout, you can feel what it tastes like.
me tell you something. I've been to 10 doctors trying to get them to sign a piece of paper for Commissioner Double Cross so I can come back in this ring. I'm wearing these dark glasses tonight because them lights hurt my head, and all you ugly cracker heads hurt my head. So shut up so I can say what I gotta say, okay? The reason well, now some rude cracker heads are stupid too. The reason my head hurts, take a look up here at this little TV thing they got going, you'll see why. Converse, I know you can hear me in the back. And I know it's gotta be scary for you when you look across that ring and you see somebody that's almost 42 years old been in this sport almost as long as you've been living. Matter of fact, when you was 5 years old and eating your boogers, I was in the WWF with the superstars. I'm talking about Paul Orndorff. I'm talking about Wahoo McDaniels, Rick. Ah, God. Every time I hear that name, it hurts my head. Dragon, Steamboat, Terry Funk, the Barbarian, Mean. The list goes on and on. I wrecked a tractor and trailer at over 100 miles an hour, and I'm still standing here. You broke my ribs in Wentworth, broke 4 of them. I still had to fight to get my title shot. I've had this whole rack of ribs right here broke, but I'm still standing here, Converse. So the only thing I can say is when I can find a quack, as stupid as the crackerheads that I'm talking to right now, I'll be back in this ring. That's not gonna be good news for you, brother. And the only reason I'm coming back after you so hard is, all these people say here, they cheer you, Rick. They cheer you like you're a god, like you're somebody. Shut up. But if you want a match tonight, you'll shut your mouth till I get through. Shut up, man. Rick Converse, all these people cheer you, they think you're something. Well, it takes a devious man to take a child by the hair of the head and slam it into another human being's head. Little Billy's laying at home right now in his own little bed. He won't even drink a milkshake from King's Hot Dog because he's so messed up in the head. He's got a bandage. But you people laughing at you bunch of fools. So Converse, I know for a fact that I'm gonna have to come from the bottom because Commissioner Double Cross ain't gonna give me no title shot. He's gonna make me earn it. So I'm gonna start back at the bottom with these little fidgets and start whooping their cans when I get to come back. Number 2, I ain't crying because I don't care. I love hurting people. That's what I get paid for. That's all right. I'll be back. And when I come back, there's gonna be a whole lot of other people gonna wish I hadn't come back. Good news for me, Converse. Bad news for you. And I'm gonna end this on a note of Converse. I pray to God tonight, right here in front of everybody, that on January the 28th, you finally somehow pull off the victory over Steve Guerrero. Then I'll have that world heavyweight title.
Marcellus King.
The hell with flow that's more grimy.
Silvia. Champion, 3-time champion,
Well, if Tourneo Cibernetico didn't take enough out of us, now we've got Alpha and Omega, Marcellus King and Julius Augustus going 2-on-2 with Joey Silvia and the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, Slick Diddy Rick Converse. And how good does it does it feel to say that name again?
Yeah, it's really great to have him back. His third reign, one of the only of 6 men in the history to hold the title for a third time. And I'm going to tell you what, 2006 is looking up for Slick Diddy in that title.
All right, now Joey Silvia taking the much larger Marcellus King to the outside. No one home for Augustus, but Converse was home. Big chop by Silvia as Silvia and Converse have Alpha and Omega rocking right now.
That's right, Converse in. Looks like he's going to, whoa!
Big clothesline in the corner by the champ.
I've never seen that out of Converse before. These guys are unloading some new equipment today for the game. Oh, beautiful. Flex Phemonenal. Julius Augustus rolls out of the ring after that one.
And Converse and Joey Silvia stand high in the middle of the ring as Marcellus King and Julius Augustus are completely having to regroup.
That's right, and I'll tell you what, the fans are really happy to see Slick Diddy Rick Converse back here at the Carolina Sports Arena. I mean, we've not seen him since that bloody brawl in the cage. He comes back out with the title. The fans really love it, and we're also happy once again to bring back an occasional superstar in the Mid-Atlantic area who loves to grace our ring, the G'd-up one, Joey Silvia.
Yeah, I was really concerned about the condition of Rick Converse coming into New Year's Knockout. Thankfully, the commissioner at least granted him a tag team contest. Not that this is going to be a night off by any stretch of the imagination, because you're looking at a duo that went to Bay City, Michigan to compete for the AWA World Tag Team titles and is the #1 contender to the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team titles.
That's right. Julius Augustus, the legal man. Converse finally in. Converse reverses. He's going to work on the wrist of Augustus. I tell you what, this could be something of beauty right here. Reversal by Augustus into a hammerlock. Oh, this is good. This is wrestling.
Yeah, and now be careful with what you say, because you don't want to actually call a wrestling maneuver and get in trouble with it like some commentators do with some companies.
Oh my God!
Last couple times we saw Marcellus King and Julius Augustus, you know, they were alongside that little runt Michael McAllister, who coming up next is going to have to try and survive a street fight. But they came out victorious in both those occasions against Gemini Kids team of, you know, Jesse Ortega, Roy Wilkins, and of course Brass Monkey, you know, interchange spots there. Julius Augustus and Marcellus King have really been on fire in the tag team division. And of course, when you're up against the champ, everyone's thinking, oh, tonight's the night. I'm going to pin the shoulders of the Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion to the mat.
Yeah, and that has been a major undertaking for the past 40 years here in the Mid-Atlantic area. And you're looking at it right now, the finest we have to offer, Slick Diddy Rick Converse, the Mid-Atlantic Champion, working once again over the arm and shoulder of Augustus. Looks like he's going to take him back into his corner and make a tag to his partner, Joey Silvia.
Yeah, going into Battlecade 6 in December, you know, Rick Converse had won his 2 Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight titles, both at Battlecade. He never lost at Battlecade, and all the streaks stay alive. He won his 3rd one at Battlecade, stayed undefeated at Battlecade, and now here we are in 2006, and Rick Converse, Marcellus King adds a little something extra from the outside, finally being able to turn the tide for his team.
That's right, Augustus delivers a big elbow into the center of the back. He's going to drag Silvia back over to his corner, make the tag. Marcellus King, the legal man, he's going to tenderize the short ribs of Silvia.
You know, we talk about Rick Converse. He was able to survive that bloodthirsty cage match against the Mad Trucker Gary Stevens, but now his sights are set on one goal, and that is the AWA World Heavyweight title held by the King of Old School, Steve Corino.
Yeah, and you know, needless to say, it goes without saying, in December at Battlecade, when Converse won the title back from the Mad Trucker, that immediately vaulted him back into the #1 contendership for the world title. And we like saying world title over and over because no other company has a world title technically.
No matter where you go in this world, the chances are that Steve Corino is coming to your town, or whoever the AWA World Heavyweight Champion is, and nothing would make us prouder than to have a man that we all know in the Mid-Atlantic is more than capable of doing it, but we want the entire world to know the capability, the credentials, and Rick Converse can be that man to take the AWA World Heavyweight title.
You know, this has got to do a lot with our company's merging our business agreement with High Spots TV, bringing this program to the world along with our DVDs. I mean, it's an international thing now. The world champion won the title originally, am I not mistaken, up in Michigan from Atari.
Amori. He did defeat Amori in Michigan to win that. Oh, what a flapjack! Crushing Joey Silvia. Augustus with a cover. This could be it right here. And thankfully, Rick Converse was there for the save as Joey Silvia is clutching his head in his hands.
I'll tell you what, Silvia took the brunt of that fall. It looked like he landed a little funny on that, but Augustus is not backing up. He's going to keep going forward, keep trying to put pain in the man, calls the referee over. Silvia's able to kick out on a 2 count again.
Talking about the AWA, let's not forget, Converse and Carino have met before. If you did not see that epic 40-minute match on September 17th, make sure you check it out at CWFShotZone.com, where it will be available on DVD in the very near future.
That's right, the referee's down. I tell you what, Silvia has kicked out on a 2 count again. Referee Katie Kincaid's hands have got to be getting blistered from the 2 counts. The back of Silvia's got to be getting blistered from the big forearms of Augustus.
Takedown by Augustus there, followed up, knee driven into the back of the neck by Marcellus King. And when you think about Marcellus King, we have to make mention of the fact, if there's one man that stands out as having not had his shoulders pinned to the canvas in a CWF Mid-Atlantic ring as of yet, it is Marcellus King.
Yeah, Marcellus King is a monster. The man is a beast. He's another one that we're not quite sure if he even knows the capabilities within his own mind and body of what he can do inside the squared circle.
He debuted in our rings in August 2005. He has yet to suffer a pinfall.
I tell you what, he just about won the CWF Rumble.
Yeah, he came within a hair's breadth of that. It actually came down to him and Rick Converse, which is actually, now that I think about it, I believe the first time these two have been in the ring since that date.
That's right, and I tell you what, Joey Silvia needs to make a tag. He needs to get out of here because it's 2-on-1 over here in this corner right now, and they are stretching him out bad.
Of course, we would like to congratulate Joey Silvia on his recent marriage to a female wrestler.
A beautiful female wrestler. Now, come on now.
Joey Silvia, though, right now, not thinking about the wedding ring. He's thinking about trying to get out of the grasp of one Marcellus King.
I'll tell you what, King is doing the schoolboy. Oh, I tell you what, Silvia is able to get out of that one, but he's still in the wrong corner. Marcellus King, a big roadblock between him and Slick Diddy.
Joey Silvia, desperate need to make a tag, but Marcellus King took care of that little problem by elbowing the champ right off the corner.
Yeah, and referee Katie Kincaid, she's going to make sure Converse gets out of the ring while they're over here double teaming. I keep wanting to say Spank. This is the name that Joey Silvia was known by for a few years prior. Now he's G'd up Joey Silvia. But if Spank comes out of my mouth, somebody slap me.
Yeah, way back in, Joey Silvia started wrestling in the year 2000, 2001. Went by Spank, went by Joey Spank Silvia. Then, he actually had a great run chasing the Cruiserweight title there for a while. Things fell off. He came back as G'd up Joey Silvia. So a lot of times we will just call him Joey for short.
Yeah, it's much easier that way. I mean, this is a nice, impressionable young man. We've all known him since he's been in the business, and I don't think anybody dislikes this young man. Very unusual with the egos involved in professional wrestling.
Now both guys have Joey hooked for a double suplex. Marcellus and Augustus deliver it.
Tell you what, Silvia needs to get over the corner. He needs to get Slick Diddy in this one because he is taking the brunt of both Alpha and Omega. Saved by Rick Converse with a boot in the middle of the back of King.
Well, Joey Silvia has been isolated for a good, 5 to 7 minutes so far in this one. Desperately needs to make a tag. Joey Silvia, if there's one man that can take a lot of punishment, it's him. But he needs the tag right now. Hook him down into the sunset flip, fighting for it. But Marcellus King has Joey right around the throat.
Oh my goodness, he's going to show off the power. Joey's going to try to reverse it into a bulldog.
Wheelbarrow bulldog. Boy, did he have to fight for that. But he did indeed get it.
I'll tell you what, Silvia, he's trying to get his fire back under, but he needs to get over in the corner. Converse is stretched out, ready for the tag. He's a fresh man. He needs to get in, but I'm telling you, King is using the head. He's got hold of the ankle of Joey Silvia, going to drag him back into his corner and tag in Augustus.
Double team action one more time from Alpha and Omega. Shooting Joey hard into the corner. Big backdrop. Oh! Joey lands on his feet and tags Rick Converse. Ducks the double clothesline. Rick Converse caught Alpha and
That's right, Rick Converse going fist to fire, big drop kick on Julius. Augustus gonna serve one up to Marcellus. King got them both reeling.
The champ showing why he is indeed the champ for a third time, driving Augustus into the corner.
I tell you what, he's got him locked up in the corner. He's going to beat on a little drive of chops into the center of the chest. Julius Augustus is in his corner, but what do I say? He needs to get to his corner and make a tag, but his partner is down on the floor.
Drives him right into Silvia, I believe by accident. Referee KKK down there checking on Joey, who didn't even realize what hit him there. Rick Converse knows the Richter scale, but referee KKK not paying attention. Marcellus King driving the blow into Rick Converse from behind, shooting Rick off. Has him hooked around the world backbreaker.
Oh my goodness, the champs in the world is hurt. Looks like King's going to make sure his partner gets out on the apron and go back for a clean cover. I mean, he's got the leg hook, and Trent Wild,
former member of the Dynasty, former friend of Rick Converse, who has not been seen in the CWF Mid-Atlantic ring.
Who is he trying to hit?
Since Battlecade 5, pretty much ostracized from the company, and because Rick kicked out. Somehow Rick Converse kicked out.
Rick Converse just got clubbed in the face by a steel chain by Trent Wild, and now he's able to kick out before a 3 count on this. This is amazing.
Marcellus King still with the advantage though, has Rick hooked up, picks him up. We've seen him hit this maneuver before. Rick Converse trying to fight Joey Silvia, kick to the midsection. Converse rolls through, small package, 3. Rick Converse pins the shoulders of Marcellus King, is the first man to pin the shoulders of Marcellus King to the canvas.
I tell you what, this is amazing. Had an assist from Joey Silvia on the outside of the ring, able to get a major victory in tag team. I mean, who's beat Alpha and Omega? Think of it that way.
And what in the world is the story with Trent Wild? Rick Converse arguing with Trent at ringside. Trent, like I said, pretty much ostracized from the company over a year ago, has not wrestled since, and it came out from nowhere to try and get involved in a man that I believe, from what I understand, was still his friend, but Trent walking out the front,
He's going out the door.
I hope you're ready. You wanted a street fight, brother? Jesse Ortega and Gemini Kid? We're gonna give you one. That's right, Michael McAllister, you egg-sucking dog! You see, you ain't the only one that knows who Jake Manning is. This won't be the first time that I fight him, and it most definitely won't be the last. So the only thing left to do in this street is to stop talking about it and start being about it. Ain't that right, Gemini? You got that right, Jesse Ortega. Tonight, Burlington street fight. Anything goes. We can do anything. We got the tape fists, got the cowboy boots on. I'm gonna stomp it all over your head. And then, you told me, I saw that thing on the internet, McAllister said he was gonna beat me so bad, humiliate me tonight right here in my hometown. Well, come and get it. I wouldn't show my face again in the CSA here. But I'm gonna tell you, the only way I'm gonna be humiliated is if I don't bust you up so bad tonight that I don't leave you bleeding. That's the only way. What the?
Oh, Gemini Kid and Jesse Ortega have been jumped in the back by Michael McAllister and his surprise tag team partner, Jake Manning.
Yeah, Mr. Elite Jake Manning makes his debut here at CWF as a friend of Michael McAllister, and we've got a brawl going on in the parking lot behind the Carolina Sports Arena.
Yeah, behind the Carolina Sports Arena is completely broken out, and in the 5-6 years that CWF Mid-Atlantic has been in action, I don't believe we've ever seen anything like this.
That's right. We got 4 men brawling in the parking lot. Referee probably going to rush his way out here. I sort of can't tell what's going on. This is like a UFO video right now. I wish these guys would bring it inside.
Yeah, Burlington street fight has become very hard to see. Oh, there's Michael McAllister and Gemini Kid slugging out. McAllister rams Gemini Kid into the door on the outside of the Carolina Sports Arena.
I tell you what, looks like it got hold of something out here. I thought maybe Gemini was going back to the garbage
They've
can.
disappeared. Oh, they haven't disappeared. They're in the Carolina Sports Arena.
That's right. Oh my goodness, McAllister going to take a beating here at the hands of Gemini Kid. Gemini Kid has had hold of McAllister before, but this is what Gemini Kid lives for.
Yeah, you don't want to be in a fight with anyone wearing an Earl Campbell jersey, that's for sure.
That's old school as it gets. McAllister's wishing right now he was still outside in the parking lot. Manning makes his way back in with his shirt pulled up over his face like a hockey match.
I don't think I've ever seen such an impressive entrance made by a newcomer to CWF with your shirt pulled over your head coming through the entranceway.
That's right, and Ortega's going to try to choke him out with one of his shirts. And I tell you, this is just amazing. All four men are brawling on the concrete. We've not seen a wrestling move. We may not see a wrestling move during this match.
Now, from what I understand, Jake Manning, this is his first CWF match. He is from the Mid-Atlantic area, and I believe him and Jesse Ortega have squared off in some other areas. I know Jesse's done some traveling to Texas as well, and I believe they've crossed paths before. But boy, look out, kids!
That's right.
Because Jesse Ortega has no love lost at all for Michael McAllister.
He's swinging a chair. McAllister down here. He's softening him up a little more for Gemini. Gemini catches breath, and Mr. Elite makes his way back in. This is bedlam out here on the floor.
Yeah, Michael McAllister is going to need his tag team partner to step up big time, because Michael McAllister is going to be ripped to shreds by the Gemini Kid and Jesse Ortega.
I tell you, this is something else, one of a kind. We're seeing a Burlington street fight. Pinfalls count anywhere in Burlington, and anything goes. And what we're seeing right now is anything is going.
Atomic drop by the Gemini Kid sends McAllister into the corner, and boy, with every single blow, Gemini Kid, oh yeah, a cowboy boot right to the head.
Oh my goodness, McAllister's got to be thinking of those nice air-conditioned, heated offices up in Minneapolis right now, because right now he's got the pressure of the world on his back.
Yeah, the fans of the CSA are eating this up, because there is no individual they like seeing getting beaten half to death more than Michael McAllister.
Yeah, referee Joe Cockroach Key's got his hands full on this one. Red's out here somewhere. I saw him running around just a minute ago. So we got two referees in this match. But I'm going to tell you, like I said, we may have already seen all the wrestling moves we're going to see in that brief flurry in the ring.
Jesse Ortega getting the fans of the CSA to hold the arms of Jake Manning. What a handicap match. I don't think...
Oh my goodness, that's going to leave a mark.
Some fans get out of the way so they don't become part of the action.
I tell you what, it's not very often we see the brawl actually make it out into the fan area in any wrestling anywhere, and we've already seen it twice just during this match tonight.
Yeah, just so there's no confusion here, this is a Burlington street fight. There are no rules. There's no disqualification, no count out, no tags. There has to be a winner, and falls count anywhere.
Yeah, and also...
Speaking of anywhere,
oh my God, I can't believe we're seeing it. Insert your own toilet humor here, folks, because this may be the only time you ever see a wrestling match, a street fight in the bathroom.
Well, Michael McAllister belongs more in that room than he does in a wrestling ring, I'll tell you that much.
Hey, we're going to check out what's available on the hotspots.com table right now during the match, and I'm going to tell you, nothing raises a welt better than a Buddy Landell shoot video.
Yeah, if you want any of the DVDs that Jesse Ortega is cracking over the skull of Jake Manning, you can go to CWFshopzone.com right now and buy your pre-dented edition.
That's right, that's the way it works. Mr. Elite has got to be hated. He's taking a beating with DVDs down here on the floor as McAllister and Gemini continue.
Yeah, I believe Gemini may have out the belt to delay a whipping on Michael McAllister.
I'll tell you what, we get back. Jesse Ortega looks like he's having way too much fun during this match. I mean, you've got to want to do this for a reason, but look at the smile on Ortega's face. I mean, this is right down his alley.
Yeah, Gemini and Jesse have everything going their way right now, and they couldn't be happier about it, because all they wanted to do, I tell you, Michael McAllister with the belt, trying to, I don't know if he's got the clip on that thing, but he's trying to drive it into the eye of Gemini Kid.
Yeah, another surprise move by McAllister. I mean, we have spotted him in, quote, wrestling matches over the past couple months break out a array of, two wrestling moves, and look at that, a smart move going to the eye in a street fight.
Now, where are they going?
Looks like, well...
McAllister just Gemini Kid cracks a trash can across the back of Michael McAllister's head. This is about anti-CWF tradition as it gets, but this does remind me of a certain Dane Tupelo.
Oh my goodness, McAllister getting slung back into the ring. The weight belt still in the ring of Gemini's. Looks like Mr. Elite Jake Manning's picked that up, gonna try to do a little damage to the back of Ortega. Oh my goodness.
Nasty shot with the weight belt by Jake Manning.
I tell you what, these four men, no love lost. Gemini tosses the garbage can in. I'm going to tell you, I don't think this is Michael McAllister's idea of how to spend a Saturday night going out getting trashed.
Oh, Jake Manning is going to have to do the job of 2 men. Actually, may have to do the job of about 5 men because that's how little of a man Michael McAllister really is.
I tell you what, McAllister, he's got to be having nightmares right now. I mean, him and Gemini Kid and a trash can, we've seen this before.
Michael McAllister doing his best Oscar the Grouch impersonation as Gemini Kid delivers a clothesline. And I've never seen a much prettier fall than what that trash can just took.
Yeah, referee Red Jones in the ring. He's going to try to count him out here. This match could be over with McAllister in a trash can.
Yeah, pinfall, submission, they count anywhere, or of course the referee's 10 count. It can end any number of ways.
That's right. Once again, McAllister getting trashed on a Saturday night, or oh my goodness, both knees down across the can.
Gemini Kid just soaking it in as the torso of Michael McAllister is hanging right out of the trash can.
And I do hope Sesame Street doesn't try to sue us for these references to Oscar the Grouch. But I'm going to tell you, this is hilarious. I mean, this is what it's about. Gemini has been humiliated at the hands of McAllister. He's got his hands on. He actually defeated him in a trash can match. And look, we've got a trash can going again.
Yeah, I mean, Michael McAllister, as scary as this is actually on a winning streak. He pinned G-Star, he pinned Brass Monkey, he pinned Roy Wilkins in those 6-man bouts. He's on a 3-match winning streak by some hook or crook, and believe me, it was all crook.
And I tell you what, Gemini's back down to the floor going back for the garbage can. I mean, he's ready to totally trash McAllister. I mean, he's feeling his oats. He's over here getting the crowd fired up. They're all behind him. They want to see McAllister get trashed by this steel trash can, and Gemini's going to measure him and really nail him with it.
Yeah, Gemini's trying to take out all those wins McAllister has piled up by hook and crook, trying to take it out tonight. And oh God!
A fireball! Michael McAllister pulled a fireball out. He has burnt the face of Gemini Kid. Referee Red goes down.
No!
This match is over. McAllister wins again.
My God, did you feel the heat off of that thing? Even from over here, I can feel the heat. Oh, it felt like it singed me.
I tell you what, Gemini Kid is writhing on the ground in pain. He is screaming out. Needs to get help out here. I'm not sure Jesse Ortega's even seen what's happened, but I know he heard the bell ring.
Yeah, we gotta get some help up here immediately. Get some rags, get some water out here. I don't think Jesse even sees Gemini.
Yeah, Jesse has no idea what's happened. Gemini Kid is still rolling around on the floor over here, screaming in pain, and Jesse has no idea why.
Michael McAllister and Jake Manning.
You mean the wussy team?
What happened, man? Give me a shirt. I need a shirt, man. Give me a shirt. Give me. Here.
What's some of that stuff on this fella's head? Oh, he got no hair. That's all right, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse, you said you're soft. Well, not exactly.
Oh, it is time for the main event of New Year's Knockout and a cheap shot by a very handsome man, Mitch Connor.
That's right, once again, Mitch Connor defends his AWA Mid-Atlantic television title for the 4th time against the Boogie Woogie man, Rob McBride, with a little bit of a stipulation. This is a no-run rules match.
What a show of strength by Mitch Connor. I never saw that one coming, but Rob McBride back on his feet, chopping away at the flesh of Mitch Connor.
Yeah, he's laying him open. Oh my goodness, big open hand chop. Got him backed into the corner, gonna pick him up, and gonna hold him up.
Powering him up on the suplex.
I tell you what, Mitch Connor in a world of hurt now. This is normally where we see Mitch Connor slide out of the ring and ask for time, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. To remind everyone of the rules of this contest, Commissioner William L. Cross has thankfully made this a no-run match, which means if Mitch Connor's 2 feet step outside of the ropes, then we have a new Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, the Boogie Woogie Man, Rob McBride.
Yeah, McBride, he is frustrated. He's been angered by this man. He's continually been defeated by a 10-minute time limit rather than the champion.
Yeah, Mitch Connor shoves Rob McBride off to the outside. Of course, Rob McBride can go to the outside. Mitch Connor cannot.
Yeah, Mitch Connor, he's got to be thinking about the time right now. Boogie's outside on the concrete in a world of hurt. He needs to get back up because this time limit works against him, even with the no rules or the no run rule, if Connor's in the ring and he's not.
Yeah, I don't know if it was intentional or not, but that would be very smart game plan
wouldn't have done this to me.
on the part of Mitch Connor, because if he can keep Rob McBride on the outside, that milks the clock as well.
That's right, McBride's going to try to roll back in here and get back to work here. He's trying to get the feeling back in the arm that he landed on. Connor drives the knee into the forehead, and he's going back straight to the face of the boogeyman, and right here under the edge of the rope, real close to the ropes there, Connor. You need to rethink that one.
Yeah, I'll say it right here now. Mitch Connor has been a complete disgrace as Mid-Atlantic Television Champion. He's held the belt since September 17th, but he hasn't done a darn thing with it. He hasn't established himself as a true Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Mid-Atlantic Television Champion like the original Boogie Woogie Man Jimmy Valiant did. Only thing he's been doing is running and ducking the competition, utilizing that 10-minute time limit.
You know, since he won the television title, he's been doing one other thing away from the ring that maybe a lot of the fans don't know about. He's been having his photograph made with the title and certain celebrities from the Milwaukee area, like the mayor of Milwaukee.
The infamous photo session with the mayor of Milwaukee holding our Mid-Atlantic Television title.
Yeah, and I never did see those photos. How many pounds of cheese were in those pictures?
I'm surprised the Mid-Atlantic Television title isn't made of cheese now because of his proud heritage from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah, we've heard all about that, but I'm going to tell you what, like him, hate him, can't stand him, however you think about Connor right now, he's got the upper hand in this match, and this is totally unexpected. We thought Boogie'd be walking through him.
Oh, now Mitch Connor is a completely capable wrestler. Eek! And please break out the black censor bar because it is needed.
And we've got a full moon at the Carolina Sports Arena. Boogeyman's back up. But I can't call this.
Yeah, Mitch gone wild as Rob McBride hammering away. No one's going to pay $19.99 for this footage.
That's right. Connor's got to fight his way back up. He's going to take Boogie back out and make an equipment adjustment here, which was timely to say the least.
Didn't Jackson have a serious problem with that at the Super Bowl?
I think they called that a wardrobe malfunction.
Mitch Connor is, he's playing to the crowd and he's joking around about what just transpired, but what he's really doing is milking the clock again.
Yeah, well, it's working because Boogeyman's on the outside of the ring again, lodged onto the concrete once again by Connor. I mean, this is great strategy for Connor, even with the stipulation.
Yeah, because I'm really afraid if Rob McBride doesn't get the job done here tonight and win the Mid-Atlantic Television title, this could be it. Because Commissioner William L. Cross has gone out on a limb to institute the no-run rule. If Mitch Connor can survive this match and still get a 10-minute time limit draw without running, then he's escaped the challenge pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know what else that McBride's camp will be able to do to get another shot if he's not successful in this one. I mean, we have seen the luck of the draw over the last 6-7 months, and we have actually seen a couple people draw the challenger's name 2 matches straight unannounced before the match. But I mean, this was one they both had time to prepare for. This is it.
Yeah, and Mitch Connor utilizing a very smart maneuver, the old school figure 4. It keeps Rob McBride trapped, it keeps the time clock ticking, and it keeps a lot of pain on the knees of Rob McBride.
Yeah, Rob McBride, the grizzled veteran he is, he's got to be a lot of damage over the years during his career to the knees. This is, once again, and I hate to keep saying it, this is smart thinking, smart strategy on the basis of the champion here to hold on to this title.
Yeah, Rob McBride trying to draw from the cheers of his peoples, trying to draw from the legend of Jimmy Valiant, and trying to fight this figure 4, trying to fight his way out of the Mitch Connor, ties it up, shoulders are down, and Rob McBride raises that right arm.
Well, he just barely was able to beat the 3 count on that one. The fans strongly behind Boogeyman Rob McBride. And look at Connor. The veins sticking out on his neck. The stress has got to be getting to him. But if he can keep this in the middle of the ring and hold on to this title, he will truly be a great television champion.
Yeah, but Rob McBride reversed it, and Mitch Connor right there at the ropes.
Tell you what, logistics are everything, locations everything, times everything, the ropes. Once again, the best friend of our television champion as he's able to make this thing continue back to the knee of McBride.
And of course, for those joining us on DVD for the first time, we usually do try to remind all our viewers, Rob McBride did not just steal the name, the Boogie Woogie Man. When Jimmy Valiant retired at the start of 2005, he handed down that name, that heritage to Rob McBride and said, please, brother, don't ever let the Boogeyman die. And that's why Rob McBride has carried on the name, the look, the style, and the dream of the Boogie Woogie Man.
And for those of us who knew Rob McBride before this, Rob McBride has been the Boogeyman ever since I've known him. I mean, this is not a stretch for him. This is how he acts. If you see him at a gas station, you say hello, he's probably going to try to give you a boogie kiss. So we're giving you a fair warning right now. But I'm going to tell you, these kisses to the forehead by the bare knees of Mitch Connor is doing his damage. Boogie is flat on his back.
Yeah, Mitch Connor, that may have been ill-advised as he's having to walk off, as in ramming a knee into Rob. Oh, Mitch Connor better watch what he's doing.
He's going out on the apron. The referee's telling him not to.
He was thinking about going to the top rope, but if Mitch Connor's 2 feet go outside those ropes, this one's over.
Tell you what, Connor's going up to the second rope. He's having to rethink his strategy here with that one. Knee right down to the midsection across the shoulder of McBride. I believe all he's got to do is roll him over, and this one's over.
Mitch Connor being very tactful, very slow and deliberate with each and every maneuver because he knows that clock is ticking in his favor.
That's right, the clock. Who would ever think the clock would work against him? But I mean, the television time limit, this Mid-Atlantic television time limit, 10-minute time limit, is just that. It is a time limit created for television.
Of course, Rob McBride laying there, you know in his heart and soul, he believes his destiny is to win this title. Jimmy Valiant held the Mid-Atlantic television title on 3 different occasions. Rob McBride wants to live up to that name of the Boogie Woogie Man so bad. It's so much more than just a name to Rob.
Yeah, it's a way of life, to be honest with you. McBride's in a world of hurt. Flat on his back, Connor's over. A lazy cover once again, able to get out on a 2 count. You know, I think Connor could have ended that had he took the opposite leg.
Yeah, I think Mitch Connor is still more determined to run out the clock than he is on actually winning it because he's been doing it for so long now.
I mean, you know, it's a 10-minute work week for him. I mean, you got to look at it that way. You hold the title, you work 10 minutes a week. You know, he's only required by rule to defend the title, what, once every 28, 30 days, whatever?
Exactly.
And he has had the title up on line, but you got to think about it. A lot of the title defenses have been ordered by CWF Mid-Atlantic.
That's why it was so frustrating for Mitch Connor to follow the title reign of Jesse Ortega. Jesse Ortega won that title last January at New Year's Knockout. Here we are 1 year later, it's Mitch Connor, but Jesse Ortega had 24 successful title defenses until getting screwed out of it by Mitch Connor, who then sits in a corner and keeps running out the 10-minute time limit. Jesse Ortega was a fighting champion. Rob McBride could be a fighting champion if he could just be given that opportunity.
That's right, McBride's trying to get his way back up. He's up to a vertical pace once again. He's going to block. Blocks another shot. A big wild overhand's gone crazy with that one. Connor thought better. I mean, the referee warned him. Oh!
Charles wasn't paying attention, and an ill-advised shot to Mitch Connor very gingerly, but the time's
9, 8, 7, 6,
Tell you what, McBride's gonna get him up, drops him in a Saturday Night Superstar.
Too little, too late! Rob McBride! Did he get it?
9 minutes, 59 seconds. We have a new AWA Mid-Atlantic Television Champion, the Boogeyman, Rob McBride.
Mitch Connor has finally been defeated. I didn't believe it until Charles laid the belt across the chest of Rob McBride, but you're exactly right. Rob McBride has done it. Rob McBride is the new Mid-Atlantic Television Champion.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna have a celebration in the ring and need to get Boogie up here. Get his music playing. He tends to get back to his feet. Look at him. Boogie's back up on his feet. Oh my goodness. Boogie is the TV champion. Talk about old time Jubilee things coming in a circle. We are back to the 1970s here in the Mid-Atlantic.
In too much shot from the time to actually call it, as I firmly believe the time limit had expired, had run out on Rob McBride one more time, but somehow, some way, with 1 second to go in the time limit, Rob McBride brings the title back home.
What a night here at New Year's Knockout in Burlington, North Carolina. It's a sold-out Carolina Sports Arena, and I'm going to tell you what, 2006 looking up for the AWA and CWF Mid-Atlantic, and I'm excited about it. I know you're excited about it, and I'm excited that we've got a new AWA Mid-Atlantic Television Champion, the Boogie Woogie Man, Rob McBride.
Yeah, tonight we're in Burlington, North Carolina, the CSA, but tomorrow I have a feeling there's going to be a couple boogies and a TV title up in Shawsville, Virginia.
That's the way it's going to work. That's the way it's going to work. They'll probably be up there on Sunday afternoon, having them a hot pocket, talking over the old times, and you know how it is. Boogie is all over Jimmy Valiant's photo sessions up there in his locker room. I am sure this will be one more trophy that will be shared in Charlottesville, Virginia.
Two champions at CWF having a good time. The new Mid-Atlantic Television Champion, the new 3-time Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight Champion, together again. Of course, if you enjoyed all your CWF action here tonight, please join us at CWFMidAtlantic.com for all the latest news and updates, or go to CWFShopZone.com and check out more CWF Mid-Atlantic DVDs.
Who wants to hear something from the Boogeyman? Hey! You know, I gotta be serious. You ain't David Crockett, Commissioner Cross. This is cool, baby. I beat Mitch Connor right here in this ring tonight. But brother, it just don't feel right. This don't belong to me, Daddy. Here you go. This don't belong to me. It ain't mine. It ain't mine. It belongs to each and every one of my brothers and sisters out there getting my belt.